Welcome to the Holy Bible Study with Shelby. Well, today is Genesis chapter 35. So make sure you got your King James Version Bible ready, pen and paper, and patience. And men, family at the table. Genesis chapter 35. Now, I'm going to start back using audio so we can make this process a little easier because I'm a bad reader. I have to admit that. Until I can really read it to you real well, I'd rather use audio to make sure you're getting the proper meaning of certain things. But with that said, with the grace of God, we'll get through it. But it'll be about 5-6 minute audio. And after that, I'll break it down for you. And so Genesis chapter 35. And with that said, let's get started.
Genesis 35. And God said unto Jacob, Arise, go up to Bethel, and dwell there, and make there an altar unto God, that appeared unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother. Then Jacob said unto his household, and to all that were with him, Put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean, and change your garments, and let us arise, and go up to Bethel, and I will make there an altar unto God, who answered me in the day of my distress, and was with me in the way which I went. And they gave unto Jacob all the strange gods which were in their hand, and all their earrings which were in their ears. And Jacob hid them under the oak which was by Shechem. And they journeyed, and the terror of God was upon the cities that were round about them, and they did not pursue after the sons of Jacob. So Jacob came to Luz, which is in the land of Canaan, that is Bethel, he and all the people that were with him. And he built there an altar, and called the place El Bethel, because there God appeared unto him, when he fled from the face of his brother. But Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died, and she was buried beneath Bethel, under an oak. And the name of it was called Elon Barkoth. And God appeared unto Jacob again when he came out of Padan Aram, and blessed him. And God said unto him, Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And God said unto him, I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. And the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land. And God went up from him in the place where he talked with him. And Jacob set up a pillar in the place where he talked with him, even a pillar of stone. And he poured a drink offering thereon, and he poured oil thereon. And Jacob called the name of the place where God spake with him, Bethel. And they journeyed from Bethel. And there was but a little way to come to Ephrath. And Rachel travailed, and she had hard labor. And it came to pass, when she was in hard labor, that the midwife said unto her, Fear not, thou shalt have this son also. And it came to pass, as her soul was in departing, for she died, that she called his name Ben-Oni, but his father called him Benjamin. And Rachel died, and was buried, in the way to Ephrath, which is Bethlehem. And Jacob set a pillar upon her grave, that is, the pillar of Rachel's grave, unto this day. And Israel journeyed, and spread his tent beyond the tower of Adar. And it came to pass, when Israel dwelt in that land, that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah his father's concubine, and Israel heard it. Now the sons of Jacob were 12, the sons of Leah, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and Simeon, and Levi, and Judah, and Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. And the sons of Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, Dan and Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob, which were born to him in Padan Aram. And Jacob came unto Isaac his father unto Mamre, unto the city of Arba, which is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac sojourned. And the days of Isaac were 180 years. And Isaac gave up the ghost, and died, and was gathered unto his people, being old and full of days. And his sons Esau and Jacob buried him.
Okay. Well, let's kind of break it down just a little bit here. So, the main thing we want to take out of this is that, Jacob's name was changed from Jacob to Israel. We see that that he was going to be the seed of many nations. And the king lion was come through Judah, of course, one of the sons. But the real thing I want to get out of this is when Rachel passed away, when she was giving birth to the last of the son, which is Benjamin. If you remember a couple of chapters ago, Rachel did something really bad. You remember when Leah and her was getting ready to leave their father's and journey with Jacob. Rachel stole some items from her father, some images, and she lied about it and hid it because she felt like it was owed to her, but she stole it. And remember the comment that Jacob told her father, because her father pursued after them because of this missing images, and he searched the whole camp and everything, and he searched two daughters' tents, and they even searched the camels that they was riding on. But Rachel had the images hid underneath her, and it was a custom that the women didn't have to get down off their camels, so she hid it well. But Jacob told him that if they did find the things that the father was looking for in their camp, if somebody stole it out of his camp, they were going to die. That's what Jacob said. But he didn't know that Rachel, the very one he loved more than Leah, stole this. He didn't have no idea she did. Well, you know who did know? God. Okay? And here we find out now, when she gave the last son, she died after birth of this child. Okay? That's no coincidence. So sometimes we think we're getting away with something, and we might get away with it with man, but God, you can't hide anything from him. So that was the consequences of her stealing and lying and bringing a strange God into the camp of Israel. So we see Benjamin is the last brother born, which is 12 brothers now. And of course, we know from 24 all the way down to 26 who these 12 brothers are. But Judah would be the lineage where Jesus come through. And we also, let me skip back here, where Reuben, the oldest brother, slept with his mother-in-law. Well, when we'll get to a part where he'll pay the consequences for doing that. Reuben slept with one of Jacob's concubines, but it was like a stepmother, his own son, oldest son. So we see that Isaac died 140 years old. So this was the Genesis chapter 35. I encourage you to go back and read it again in your own time, get some understanding. Because that's what it's really about. You getting your own understanding. And with that all said, Genesis chapter 36 coming up soon. And with that said, you have a nice day. Be blessed. And thank you for your time.